So let's take a deep breath through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. And one more time, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And last time, inhale. And blast it out. I'm going to start activating that Ujjayi breath on the back of the throat. So in and out through your nose. Creating the sound of the ocean on the back of the throat. Place your tongue behind your two front teeth. And just start paying attention to the breath. Starting to get present. Preparing the body for the practice. Leaving your expectations outside, your to-dos. Just being here. Maybe start engaging your bandhas, so bring your navel all the way to the back of the spine. Engage your pelvic floor muscles. Engaging the Mula Bandha. And just listen to the breath. Trying to keep those inhalations and exhalations at the same length. Nice and steady breath. Soft and easy. So you inhale, just scan the body, paying attention to your hips, your shoulders, your ankles. And as you exhale, surrender to the practice, your mat. Don't hold the breath. Stay with the breath. Just keep breathing for a couple more seconds or so, just to get centered. Next inhalation, bring your hands all the way up. Bring your palms to touch. Thumbs against your forehead. Elbows are touching. Just take this time to make a dedication to your practice, your sankalpa. Something to keep you focused, to give you meaning and purpose. And whenever you're ready to let that go, you're going to inhale your arms overhead. Bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears, biceps by your ears. Bring your toes to touch. And as you exhale, bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice hug. And just breathe. Or maybe rock from side to side, keeping the engagement of the bandha. So keep your pelvic floor engaged, navel to the spine. And let's do one more time. Let's inhale, reach. Bring the shoulders to your ears, biceps by your ears. Toes are touching in front of you, engaging the quads. Exhale, bring it in. Maybe this time you can bring your forehead into your knee, creating like a little ball with the body. And you can move for the sides, whatever you want to do to warm up the spine. And let's do one more time. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, bring it in. Nice and easy. You're going to keep the right knee bent. Bring the left leg in front of you. And just stay here. So trying to keep your shoulder blades off the mat. And take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Bring your left knee in. Bring the right leg in front of you. Don't let the right leg touch the mat. And just stay here for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's switch one more time. Bring the right knee in, left leg in front of you. Really feel the engagement of the core. So shoulder blades off that mat, knees close to the chest for 3, for 2, and 1. Last one. Bring the left knee in, bring the right leg in front of you, and just breathe. Using the core so your neck doesn't get tired for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the right knee in, bring your your head all the way down, arms into a T. Inhale. Exhale, drop and ease the right side. Just a small twist, nothing crazy. And take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, squeeze and ease into the chest. Exhale to the other side. Nice and easy, navel to the spine. Take one more breath, inhale. And exhale, bring it back to center. We're gonna cross the ankles in front of us. And we're gonna grab the outside of the foot with the hands and we're gonna rock a couple times. Let's do 3 only. For 3, for 2, and 1. Trying to find some balance on top of your mat. Find your Navasana. Bring the hands in front, the legs in front of you and just hold it here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bend the left knee under the right leg. Bend the right leg. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, twist to the back. So forearm on the lower spine, left arm on top of the right knee, and just twist here. Navel to the spine. Keep the Ujjayi breath for 3, for 2, and 1. Start breaking the posture. We meet in Navasana one more time and hold it here. For 3, you can always grab the back of your leg if you need to or bend the knees. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bend the right knee under the leg, left knee on top. Inhale, left arm comes up. And exhale, twist to the other side. Keep the navel to the spine, trying to keep your sit bones on the mat. And stay there nice and easy for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Less Navasana, maybe. For 3, hold it here. Smile. For 2, and 1. We're going to cross the ankles, grab a hold of the outside. We're going to rock 3 times. And this time we're going to jump back into Chaturanga. For 3, for 2, and 1. Hands in front of you. Jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Relax the pelvis. Open the heart. Look up. And over your toes. Down dog. First down dog of the practice. So take your time. Adjust your stance. Spread those fingers into your mat. Bend the knees if you need to. Sit bones are all the way up. Maybe move the hips from side to side. Bend one knee, bend the other. Whatever feels yummy. And breathe for 3. Stay there. For 2, and 1. Look between your hands. Jump or walk the front of your mat. 1 breath, long spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to your side. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, press the floor, look up. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, relax the pelvis, open the heart, and over your toes. Down dog. Find that down dog. Find the breath if you lost it. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, come up into your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hips all the way to the back of your mat into your flying child's pose. And just stay here. Feel the engagement of the obliques, the core. And take a breath, inhale. Exhale, we're gonna look between your hands. We're gonna cross the ankles. We're gonna come to a seated position. Let's find Navasana one more time. And hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Cross those ankles. Bring the hands in front of you. Jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Open the heart, look up. And over your toes, down dog. Find that down dog. Adjust your stance. Make it count for 3, for 2, and 1. Look between your hands. Jump or walk the front of your mat. 1 breath. Exhale. For full. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Samasthiti. Last 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, press the floor, look up, straight spine. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, relax the pelvis, open the heart, and over your toes. Find your down dog for 5. Spread those fingers into the mat. Shoulder blades away from each other. 4. Stay there, find the breath for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it to your nose. Tippy toes on the back and hold it there. Super forward, super forward. Tippy toes and hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Flex your ankle. Place a foot between your hands. Back knee comes down. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, Anjaneyasana. So bring your hips forward. Press the top of the foot to the mat. Square the pelvis and try to find your back bend. Every time you inhale, go a little tall. Exhale, you look to the back wall. Take your time. You can modify the arms if you need to. And breathe. For 5, bring those hips forward. Feel the opening of the body. 4, hugging that center line. 3, for 2, and 1. Start breaking the posture. Bring your hands back into your mat. Half monkey. Press yourself back. Big toe into the mat. Press the back of the knee towards the floor and find a space on that front leg. Square the pelvis and just stay here. Nice and easy. Big toe into the mat. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring your toes all the way up and sit back. So you're going to bring your left butt on top of your ankle. Right butt is flying. Inhale, come up. Exhale, maybe bring your forearms down. Or you can just stay up here and breathe. Navel to the spine for 3. If it hurts your knee, don't do it. For 2, and 1. Start breaking the posture. Come all the way to the top of your mat. Tuck the back toe. Vajrasthana. Right leg on top of the left. Right arm comes up. So take your time to find your side plank pose. Hips are high, super high. You can always bring the left knee down if you need to. And breathe. For 5, 4, gaze at your thumb if it's there for you. 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, find your plank. Shoulders over knuckles, tippy toes on the back, tilting the pelvis forward. Look in front of you. Don't look at your belly now. Look in front of you. Find a space for the neck. Remember, straight line with the body. You can always bring the knee down. And breathe for 5, 4, spread those fingers. 3, for 2, and 1. Release chaturanga. Smile for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. Let's take an extra up dog here. So relax the pelvis. Press the shoulder blades down and up, all the way to the back of the spine. Look up, gaze on the tip of your nose. Don't drop the head, but stay long neck. And take one more breath. Quads are off the mat. I repeat, quads are off the mat. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, top of the plank. And down dog. Nice and easy. Find the breath if you lost it. Go back to the Ujjayi breath for 3. Straight arms. Down dog, straight arms, guys. For 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it to your nose. Tippy toes on the back. See if you can kiss your nose. Bring it forward. Feel the obliques working, the core. For 3. Nice. For 2, 1. Flex your ankle. Place a foot between your hands. Back knee comes down. Untouch your toes. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, find your Anjaneyasana. So bringing the hips forward. Keep the pelvis square in the front of your mat. Inhale, go tall. Exhale, start looking at that back wall. If you want to modify the arms to find that back bend, that's fine. Press the back foot into the mat to find balance for 5. Stay there. You can bring the hands behind you, interlace your fingers into your lower back, whatever is there for you. 4. This works too. 3, for 2, and 1. Start breaking the posture. Bring the hands in front of you. Press the left leg all the way back. Half monkey on the other side. Making sure that big toe is on the mat and press the back of the knee towards the floor. Finding space on the hamstrings and breathe here for 3, for 2, and 1. Flex the left ankle. Start sitting all the way back. Right butt on top of the right ankle, and you can stay here. Or maybe you can bring your forearms down. Deep stretch on that front leg and just breathe. Nice and easy for 3, for 2, and 1. Start breaking the posture. Come all the way to the top of your mat. Tuck the back toe. Vajrasthana, left leg on top of the right. So I really want to try every time we do that transition, see if you can lift the leg. Don't swipe it. And stay there. For 5. You can always bring the right knee down if you need to. Same posture. 4. Super high. Smile. 3. For 2. And 1. Find your plank pose. Adjust your plank. Shoulders over knuckles. Tilting the pelvis forward. Wiggle, wiggle the back foot. Make sure your shoulders come forward towards the fingers. Now press the palms towards your feet. Just the intention to really engage the core. Take away some of that pressure from the shoulder. And breathe. Don't let the lower back sink in for 5. We should be able to stay there for at least 3 minutes. 4. Find the breath. Worry about the breath. 3. For 2. And 1. Release chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. Relax the pelvis. Open the heart. Look up. Exhale, chaturanga. And hold. For 3, don't lick the mat. Don't bring the booty up. For 2, and 1. Come all the way down to your mat. Let's bring the elbows under the shoulders for your Salamba Bhujangasana. Engage in the quads. Press the fingers into the mat. Squeeze the blades behind you. Open the chest and look up. Really trying to find an extension in the upper spine. Bring your pubic bone towards the floor. For 3, for 2, and 1. Just relax the legs. We're going to keep the knees into the mat. Knees into the mat. Relax the legs. We're going to tilt the pelvis forward and lift from the lower back. And hold it here. Nice. Hold it there. For 3, yes. Keeping the knees to the mat. This is harder than the actual plank. So you should feel your core working. For 3, for 2, and 1. Tuck the toes behind you. Don't move anything. And now lift the knees up and hold it here. Don't lift the pelvis. For 3, for 2, and 1. Start walking your feet all the way up into your dolphin. Find your dolphin. Dolphin is a posture. Stay there. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Make sure elbows are not flaring out. Bring them in. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring your knees all the way down into your mat. Bring the hands under your shoulders. Inhale into your cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Find your cat spine. And one more time. Inhale, open the front body, look up. Exhale. Find the cat spine. And last one. Inhale, open the front of the body, look up. Exhale. Round in the upper spine, all the way up. Bring it back to center. We meet in down dog. Nice and easy down dog. This one maybe feels a little better. For 3, for 2, and 1. Look between your hands. Jump, walk the front of your mat. 1 breath. Exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale. Urdhva. Come all the way up. Exhale. Samasthiti. Let's inhale. Both arms up. Exhale. Half moon to the right. Grab a hold of your left wrist. Stacking the hips and the shoulders. Bring the belly in. Don't let the duck family come out. For 3. We can't really find that side bend if everybody's out of alignment. So bring everybody to the center. For 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale to the other side. Same thing. Find that center line of the body, of the spine. For 3. Don't let the booty come all the way out of the stomach. Stay center. For 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Interlace your fingers. Press the sky away. Shoulder blades come together behind you. We're going to move the pelvis forward. And we're going to try a small back bend. So do not use the lower back. It's neutral. Bring it forward. Squeeze the upper spine. And maybe you can look at the back wall. Just for breath here. You don't have to drop the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Come all the way down. Inhale, halfway, press the floor, look up. Exhale, Bakasana, knees the back of the arm, find your arm balance. So if you've never done this before, all you need to do today is bring the knees the back of the arm and move forward, forward, forward. Hold it here for 5, 4, just stay here, that's fine. 3, for 2, and 1. Little hops or jump back. Chaturanga through. Nice and easy. Bring the booty down. Inhale, up dog. And over your toes. Find a down dog. Find your breath for 3. We gotta stop licking the mat. For 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the left elbow. So twist and touch that elbow. And hold it here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, kick the leg all the way up. Exhale, bend the knee, place a foot between your hands. Find your low lunge first. So we have the knee on, torso on top of the knee. Now lift without changing the position of the knee. Just lift yourself up and stay there. So back leg is super engaged. And just breathe. Find your balance, tippy toes on the back. And breathe. Come a little lower. Engage in that core. Nice. A little lower for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, drop the back heel, warrior 2. So front heel align with that back arch. Left toes are facing the side wall. And just trying to find that center. Same thing, center of the body, in the middle of the body. And just breathe here. Find the warrior. You should look at your front middle finger. That's your drishti. And breathe. Make it count. Engage the inner thighs towards each other. And stay there nice and easy for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse the warrior just for a breath. And exhale, extend a side angle pose. We're going to bring the right hand down. Left arm comes around. So you can bring your forearm into the quad. You can use your block. And just stay there. Think about the inner spiral of the body. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, find the warrior 2. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. So if this is not happening today, we can always come up into your tippy toes. And just stay here, open those hips, open the inner thigh, yes. And breathe. If you can bring the heel down, maybe you want to bind. Bring the left arm around, see if you can bind. And hold it here. For 3, for 2, yes. That's hard, that's why it's fun. And 1, slowly with control, you're going to find the warrior 2. Feel the lightness of the posture. Find the warrior, inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. 1 exhalation. Inhale, up dog. Relax the pelvis, open the heart. And over your toes. Find that down dog. Find the breath. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the right elbow. Twist and bring it forward. Touch the elbow. Touch the triceps if you can. And hold. Keep the breath for 3, for 2. Don't rest on the arm though. And 1. Inhale, kick the leg all the way up. Exhale, bend the knee, place the foot between your hands. Take your time here to find your low lunge. So wiggle the back foot, torso on top of the quad. Once you have your balance, keep the front knee bent. Inhale, high lunge. And stay there. Nice and easy. Find that breath. Make it count. Make the leg that's on the back do the job. And breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the back heel. Warrior 2. Warrior 2. So keeping that front knee bent. The only thing that's going to happen is going to get stronger. You can keep the front leg bent all the time. On the sequence. And hold it there. Engage your inner thighs. Beautiful warriors. Now bend the knee like you mean it. Find that center, engage your inner thighs, and just find the breath. Stay here for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And as we exhale, find your extended side angle pose. Bring the left hand down, bring the right arm around. You can bring the hand behind the leg, maybe the forearm on top of the quad, whatever you did on the other side. And just breathe, keeping the hips low. Inner spiral of the body, nice. And breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, find that warrior 2 just for breath. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, 1 exhalation. Gotta use the breath. Go back to where we came from. I forgot skandasana. I forgot. So come back into warrior 2. Sorry. Find that warrior 2. Inhale. I thought it was too easy. Exhale is skandasana to the back of your mat. Thank you, guys. And just breathe. So we can always modify this posture to come up into your tippy toes. It's still working those inner thighs. Making sure left toe is up. Flex that ankle. Or maybe eventually that heel can come down. And breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Super slow, nice and easy. Find the warrior 2 on the front of your mat. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Vinyasa through chaturanga. Inhale, don't lick the mat. Up dog. Over your toes. Find that down dog for 5. Stay there. Adjust your breath, your stance. Find the Ujjayi breath. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up, three-legged down dog. Trying to open the hips here, shoulders are square with the front of your mat. Right? Two different people in the body, lower body and upper body. So trying to bring the knee all the way up to the sky without lifting the right shoulder, bringing the right shoulder down. See if you can bring your heel close to your hips. And breathe here for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, kick the leg all the way up. Exhale, bend the knee. Let's find that twist again. So bringing the right knee behind that left triceps and hold. For 3, for 2, and 1. Kick the leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, three-legged down dog. Nice and easy. Find your breath. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the knee to the side like a dog peeing on the fire hydrant. And we're going to kick the leg all the way out. All the way out. Finding mobility here. And breathe. It's going to get fun, I promise. Stay there for 3, for 2, and 1. Kick the leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged down dog. So now we're going to play. So you're going to stay there. You're going to keep the hands into the mat. And you're going to really press towards the left side super slow until you can find the floor. Come all the way. Yes, yes. Come all the way down to the mat. Going to strike a pose here. Left leg is straight. Right knee is bent. We're going to lift it up into that wild thing. Come all the way up. Let's make it pretty, everyone. So hips are high. Yes. Smile. For 3, for 2, and 1. Right hand comes down. We're going to pivot. So you're going to kick the right leg to the other side. Both legs are straight. And find that falling triangle all the way up. Using that shoulder blade to really press yourself up. Smile. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the left hand all the way down. Chaturanga. Inhale, top of the plank. Recoil the leg. Kick the leg all the way up. And we meet in down dog. Find your down dog. Find the breath. Let's make a deal. We're going to do the other side and we'll take a child's pose. So let's bring the left leg up. Inhale, exhale, bend the knee, open up, two-legged down, down. So you guys know what's coming. So take your time. Don't start rushing. Or I'm going to give you Xanax. Stay there. And breathe. Square the shoulders. Trying to bring the heel close to the glutes as much as you can. Knees are all the way up to the sky. Take a breath for 3, for 2, and 1. Kick the leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the right triceps. Yes, I didn't forget that. Stay there. My favorite. And breathe. For 3. Higher, higher. For 2. And 1. Kick the leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open up, two-legged down dog. Find a breath, smile. For 3, for 2, and 1. Breathe to the side of that fire hydrant situation. Start kicking the leg all the way out. Finding mobility for your hip. Toes are facing forward, straight arms, yes. And breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Kick the leg all the way up. Exhale, bend the knee, three-legged down dog, the fun part. So stay there in the three-legged down dog. And we're going to start kicking to the outside. So I wanted you guys to look under your armpit and start looking at your foot. And super slow, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy for your tummy. Come all the way down, nice. Let's smile. Stay here, take a breath. And slowly with control, find that wild thing. I want you guys to use your left leg. Stop using the right leg on this situation. Use the quad on the left leg and lift it up. Lift it up, smile, smell the armpit. Make it pretty. Higher, hips are higher for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the left hand all the way down, pivot. Left leg comes out. Falling triangle, both legs are straight, lift it up. Smile, press the floor away from you for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the right hand down. Chaturanga arms for fun. Top of the plank. Recoil this leg. Kick the leg up. And we meet in down dog. So find your breath. One breath in your down dog. Exhale. Now bring your knees into the mat and take a child's pose. If you have inversions on your practice, this is the time to do it. If not, stay on your child. Don't kick up in my class. Stay in your child's pose. I'm gonna get you after. Every time you kick up in your inversion, you're taking away from the pelvis neuromuscular connection with the brain. So you need to stop doing that and control the body. Right? One knee to the chest, another knee. There's not a competition, right? It's not a performance. If you are in a child's pose, it's still practice. I still have my mula bandha engaged, my pelvis engaged, my pelvic floor muscles, belly button to the spine, and I just stay here. I keep my Jaya breath. It's harder to stay present on a child's pose than it is if you're doing an inversion. So be mindful. If you are doing your inversion, take your time. For the rest of us, we're going to look in front of us, tuck the toes behind, like now. And we're going to hop up into Malasana. Let's try to find a squat pose. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands all the way down. We're going to find lizard. Right leg comes back. And you can bring the right knee down if you wish. Maybe keep your hands up. Just find a lizard, trying to bring the pelvis forward, outer shoulder inside of that inner knee. And just breathe here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring your hand like diagonal into your mat. and let the pelvis come a little forward, right? So relax the shoulder. I don't care what you do here, but just let go of the pelvis and see if you can bend the right leg and grab a hold of the foot. So don't worry so much about the upper body here, but rather keeping the pelvis down and see if you can find a little space for the quads. Just a modified twisted lizard. It might feel yummy. For 3, for 2, and 1. Start breaking the posture. Bring it back to center. We're going to bring the left shoulder under the left leg. Option number 1, you stay here. Option number 2, you open your arms into airplane. Option number 3, tuck the toes, lift the knee up, airplane. Option 4, see if you can bind. If you're binding here, do not bring the back heel down. And just have some fun there. And breathe. So if balance is harder for you, then do your balance. If the hips are harder for you, then do the hips, right? Always do what's harder. And breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Start breaking the posture, whatever you are. You're going to keep the left hand on the outside, and you can stay here working on that pelvis, or maybe you can try a Kunjinasana just for fun. It's not as hard as it looks. There you go. You can do the same posture, keeping the knee bent if you wish. Nice. And whenever you're ready, we're going to stay here. We're going to say a little prayer. No, I'm just kidding. So you're going to stay here, right? We're going to find that lizard situation with the left shoulder under. Everybody with me? We're going to bring the right knee forward. We're going to squeeze the arm, and we're going to come up. All right, so I'll do it like this. We're here. Bring the knee in. Keep that left leg on top of the shoulder, and we're all going to meet in this. And just breathe here. So maybe the knee comes to the arm. That's fine. Same thing. So maybe that's all you're going to do today. We're going to try to bring the hands down, and we're going to kick the leg out and bring it up. So I want you guys to use your quads. Right? Forget about how high the knee can be on the body, but rather if you can straighten that knee. So kick it out and bring it in. Kick the leg and bring it in. One more time, kick it up and bring it in. Nice. Maybe you can adjust the leg now. Adjust and bring it on top. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring the left arm out, grab a hold of the outside. Instead of yanking the leg, use your quad, right? Use the power of the leg to find your compass pose. You can keep the left hip off the mat, or you can bring it down. It's just one looks prettier than the other. It's the same angle. And breathe. For 3, yes, keep pressing that quad to protect your hamstring. For 2, and 1, start breaking the posture. Bring the right leg in front of you. We're going to hold it together. For 3, a little higher. For 2, and 1. Recoil the leg. Bring the hands in front of you. And bring the right leg all the way back so we can come out of this awkward situation. Find your lizard. Smile. Exhale, Malasana. So you guys should feel one leg different than the other. Yes, please? Maybe? I don't feel anything. I lost all my senses. Find your Malasana. Bring your hands to your heart center. Maybe open up a little bit more, right? Really find the opening of the hips. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands down. Step the left leg. Lizard on the other side. So let's do the knee down, right? To really relax that pelvis. Hands are up. And just breathe here. For 3. For 2. And 1. We're going to walk that hand like away from your shoulder so you can actually bring the hips a little lower. Maybe let go of that shoulder. It doesn't matter. Bring the right hand around and see if you can find that twisted lizard. Just to stretch the quads. That's all I'm doing here. And just feels a little yummy because you don't have to worry about the shoulders so much. And breathe. Trying to keep the pelvis forward, right? So if you need to lift to grab, that's fine. But then bring the hips forward. For 3. For 2. And 1. Slowly let go of that posture And we're going to bring the right shoulder under the right leg. So option number 1, stay here, right? If you're doing this correct, this is hard on the hips already. Stay here, that's fine. Option 2, same thing, but trying to find airplane arms. Option 3, tuck the toes, lift the back knee up, or you can bind. For my bind people, do not start doing your extended side angle pose, right? Keeping the pelvis square. It's easier to bring the heel down, so bring the heel up. Find that breath. Don't hold your breath. You look like a tomato. Nice. For 3, yes. For 2, and 1, start breaking the posture. So we're going to try that Konjinasana on the other side. So you keep the hand on the outside. You start moving the body forward as you kick the leg out. Kick the leg out. Chaturanga arms. That's it. That's all you got to do is Chaturanga arms. Yeah, start kicking the leg out. Kick the leg out. Or if you want to try with a knee bend, for the gentleman, it's a little easier. For you guys, don't break your toes. Think you need the back of the arm? Same thing. Nice, you see, nice. And just try. So as you move forward, start kicking the leg. Remember, Chaturanga arms. And whenever you guys ready, we're going to stay here. Let me do it this way so it's easier. We're going to recoil the left leg. I love this so much. I have no idea. And you're going to bring the hips down. And we're going to meet in this. So stay here. Bring the hands out. Little quad drill. Press, press, press. Bring it back. You see that my knee is not even that high. That's fine. Press, press, press. Bring it back. How many we do? 10? 20? 19? 18? And bring it back to center. So adjust the leg to make it easier. Open the arms, stay there, grab a hold of the outside. Now kick the leg by using that quad, the same thing you just did now. And try to find that compass pose. So the more you use the quad, the better for the hamstring. They can keep the hips up, up or down. Yeah, up or down. Just for fun, stay there for 3, for 2, and 1. Stop bending that knee. And let's bring the left leg in front. So we're just going to try to do this. We are in May for the next couple of weeks so we can find these transitions, right? So this is just little drills. And bring it back. Now move forward and step that left leg behind. We're just going to build into something, yes. So find that lizard. And now step forward, find your malasana. Squat pose. Find the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring the right shoulder under the right knee. Left arm comes up for twist. Open the chest. Maybe you can do your bind if it's in your practice. Just breathe. Remember, you can always open the legs a little bit more if it makes it easier to bring the heels down. And take one more breath. And as you exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale. Exhale, left shoulders out the left knee. Right arm comes up. If you did the bind on the other side, bring the armpit into the inner knee and find that bind. And take one more breath. And exhale, start breaking the posture. Bring it back to center. Inhale, hands to your heart center. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Over your toes, down dog. Maybe this down dog feels a little better. And just breathe. 3. For 2. And 1. Look between your hands, cross your ankles, come to a seated position. Nice and easy. Legs in front of you for Dandasana. Bring your hands down under your shoulders. Just breathe here. So don't bring the hands behind you or in front, right under, and just stay here. Pressing, bringing the navel to the spine. Feel the powerhouse working, your pelvis. And breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, moving forward. Keeping that leg engaged. Both legs are super engaged, active. And breathe. We got to stop pulling the toes into Paschimottanasana, right? When you do that, these people start coming out. Then you start creating this whole thing. Bring those, make this parallel. I don't pull on your toes so much. Only if you can keep this straight. Yes, use your block. And think about bringing your elbows to the ankle, not the forehead and the knee. Elbow towards that ankle. And breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look up. And exhale, start breaking the posture. We're going to bring the soles of feet together. I'm not going to do Prasuttanasana. And I'm going to open the feet like a book. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, start coming forward. So keeping the elbows to the rib cage. A little bone. And just breathe here. If you press these people one against the other, it makes it easier for the knee to come down. So don't just stay here waiting for cafecito, right? Make it work. Make them press against each other. And breathe here. Next inhalation, look up. Exhale, break the posture. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, Baddha Konasana B. Bring your forehead into your toes. Trying to keep the elbows to the rib cage. So you're using that core. Don't break the toe, trying to bring yourself down. And if you press those outer blades, it makes it easier to open and breathe. Next inhalation, look up. And exhale, start breaking the posture. You're going to keep the right knee bent to bring the left leg in front of you for your Janu Shirshasana. So you're going to press into the inner thigh with your right leg. Make sure sacrum is square. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Trying to bring the center of the chest into the knee, not the left boob. Center of the chest. And breathe. For 3. For 2. And 1, inhale, look up. Exhale, start breaking the posture. You're going to bring the right knee in, bring the leg in front of you. Left leg comes up, and we're going to drop it to the side. Press that into the inner thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Janu Shirshasana. And breathe. Trying to keep the leg in front of you, right? Don't open up to the side for 3. For 2. And 1, inhale, look up. Exhale, start breaking the posture. We're going to cross the ankles, bring the hands in front of you, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, over your toes, down dog. Find that down dog, find your breath. Inhale, exhale. Look between your hands, cross your ankles, come to a seated position, straight legs in front of you. Nice. We're going to bring the right knee all the way in. Let's try to find Janu Shirshasana B. So trying to bring the foot, the top of the foot into the crease of the hip and bring the leg forward. Right arm comes around. If you don't have flexibility on the shoulders, you bring the thumbs up, 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 up until, and then you switch. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, forward fold. Yes. So you can do this without the bind also. Remember, doing this, it makes your range of motion less, right? So bring the thumb up. It's not illegal. Bring it up, bring it up. Make it count. Now bring it down when it's behind you, and then you can find your toe. And come all the way forward. Yes. So remember to really bring that top of the foot into the hip. If you're staying here, I'd rather you do your Jana Shishasana A. Don't break the ankle. And just breathe here for 3. For 2. You can repeat the other one. You don't have to do this like that. Inhale, look up, and exhale, start breaking the posture. So we don't get too tired. We're going to stay here, and you're going to bend the left knee. So if this is going to be impossible, I think, for the guys in the room, so you guys can bring this foot under. So your right leg comes under, and you bend the left knee. Same posture. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, reach. Right. You're going to stay here. You're going to reach, and you're going to try to find this bind here. Inhale. Bring your left, yes, the left one. There you go. And come all the way down to the mat. If you want to try full posture, right leg half lotus, same thing. Knee comes forward. Inhale up, reach, grab a hold. And breathe. Yes, yeah, you got it. That's it. It's weird. I like weird. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Next inhalation, look up. Exhale. Start breaking the posture. Bring the leg in. Bring the leg in front of you. Let's bring the left leg up. Find that half lotus on the other side. And same thing here. You're going to bring the arm around. Keep your thumbs up if you need to. All the way to the back. All the way. Now, bring the thumb under. And see if you can find it. Find your toe. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go to lock on that big toe. And breathe. So just do the same thing without the arms, same posture. Really trying to open the hip. Be very careful with your knee. If you've never done this, it feels awkward, don't do it. That's fine. And just breathe. For 3, don't force it, right? It's on the hip, it's not on the knee. For 2 and 1. Inhale, look up. Exhale, start breaking the posture. If you want to come from here, just bend the right knee. If you want to try without the whole thing, because it's hard, bring the foot under. Left leg comes under. Let me turn again. Left leg comes under, keeping the right knee bent. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, reach. Find the internal rotation. Grab a hold of your hands. Inhale, look up. Smile. Exhale, forehead into your mat. If you want to do full posture, same thing, but with a half lotus situation. This side is, I'm crooked. And just breathe here. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, look up. And exhale, start breaking the posture into that cross leg situation. Last vinyasa, hands in front of you. Jump back, chaturanga. Last one, I promise. Inhale, up dog. Over your toes, down dog. Beautiful. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gonna look between your hands, cross your ankles, come to a seated position. Straight legs in front of you. Now we're gonna bend the right knee. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, reach. And you can stay here, just doing this thing. Or if you want to do the full posture, internal rotation of that arm. Squeeze, same thing. Inhale, exhale, forehead into your knee. So whatever you do, try not to bring that sole of the foot inside, like touching, and let the knee out. It's the opposite. You want to make this leg straight. Maybe hips come up, that's fine. And just breathe. Using the core. And just think about what is the posture trying to teach that is so hard. Focus there, right? Bring the breath back to the practice. And pay attention. Next inhalation, look up. Exhale, start breaking the posture. Bring the leg in front of you. Bring the left leg up. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reach. And you can stay here. Or if you want to bind, internal rotation of the left arm. Find the other hand. Inhale, squeeze the scapula. Exhale, forehead into your knee. Find the breath. Yes, and breathe. Nice and easy. Keeping the engagement of the right leg. 3, 4, 2. Nice, mom. And 1. Inhale, look up. And exhale, start breaking the posture. Bring the legs in front of you. And start coming all the way down to your mat. All the way down. And let's bring your biceps by your ears. The way we started, and bring the legs all the way up into the sky. Inhale. And exhale. So before we do any, a little bit of a back bend, let's just try to do your shoulder stand if it's there for you. So lift the pelvis. If you can find your shoulder stand without swinging the legs too much. If not, you can always do your overrated happy baby. You can stay here. Be very careful, right? Not to use the neck. And just breathe. So you can do your happy baby. Maybe you can do your supine Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together. Right? If you want to try. And just find the diamond shape here. Or maybe bring the leg behind the head. Be very careful with your shoulder stand. And whenever you guys ready, start breaking that posture. We're gonna meet with Viparita legs. So straight legs up in the air, arms into a T. We're gonna bring the right arm up, yoga to lock on that big toe. And we're gonna drop the left leg. Same thing we did in the warm up, but this time with the right leg straight. And bring your forehead into your knee. Hold it here for 3. Engage in the core. Yes, nice. For 2 and 1. Bring your shoulder blades all the way down. Bring the right leg to the side and look to the left. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, bring it back to center just for a breath. And exhale. We break the posture. Both legs come up. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left arm comes up. Yoga to lock on that big toe. Right leg comes down. Inhale. Right leg on top of the quad and hold it here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the leg all the way to the side. Look to the right and breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, come up and exhale. We break the posture. Bring the knees. Bring the foot close to your hips and bring maybe your fingertips can touch your heels. And we're going to do the bridge. Let's do it twice. So first things first, start tilting the pelvis forward. So pubic bone leads the movement as it goes all the way up to the sky. Use your heels to press up and find a nice yummy bridge. Doesn't have to be super high. And breathe. If you have the bind on your practice, we're going to do this twice, but you can do it now also. And breathe. Hips are high. And slowly start breaking the posture. So let's do one more time. Adjust the situation of the heels in relation to the knee. Make sure you don't have, like this whole thing open. Remember, toes, knees, heels, everything in the same line. And let's do one more time. Lift from the hips, squeeze, squeeze. I know you guys are tired, but that's when you need to do stuff, right? So keep pressing those heels down and see if you can bring your sternum to touch your chin, like all the way to the back wall. Okay, I'm going to pretend I'm not seeing this. Let's come all the way down to the mat. Let's bring the legs all the way up. And we're going to cross the right knee over the left, bend both knees, keeping the arms into a T. Inhale, exhale, supine twist to the right, look at the left. And just breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. And kick the legs all the way up. Cross the left over the right, bend both knees, inhale, exhale, drop the knees to the left. Nothing crazy, just twisting. I know we did a lot of twists already, but and whenever you're ready, bring it back to center. Uncross your legs, keep your knees bent, and give yourself a nice hug. Maybe rock from side to side. You can always take your last vinyasa before your final relaxation. If not, just bring the legs in front of you and start preparing for your shavasana. Oh my God, did you see that?